Hello YouTube, what is up? It is me, Camilla. I'm going to be making a video today about three different main topics, and I'm going to talk briefly on my experience with coming off of ADHD medication. I have come off of it, and it's really interesting, so I'm going to share a little bit about that. But I do want to make known that I'm actually going to make a video dedicated to that. So with that being said, I'm just going to keep it very brief and just go over a rough outline of some of the things that I've experienced since quitting that medicine. The second thing I'm going to talk about is I'm starting a new job, and I'm a little bit anxious, so I have to wear my hair up, which is thing number 3, topic 3, gender dysphoria. So I've got a lot going on. Coming off medicine, this will be my first new job without being on Adderall. I used it 8 or 9 months, and it made I have a disability called Meniere's disease, and any type of stimulant from nicotine to caffeine is bad for it, and obviously I do consume both. But with that being said, the stimulants like dextroamphetamine, there's no need to be on that. I have ADHD and it helps, but overall, I was off of ADHD medications since the 2010, like the 2000s. Like I went all the way through, and I didn't use it for 13 years. I started it last spring, and it made my Meniere's disease flare up. And one thing I never speak about, I never mentioned on my channel, is that I am on the autism spectrum. And another thing is that I grew up with a bit of a speech impediment where I had a stutter. And as a result of having a stutter, that is sometimes what some people think that I am inebriated in these videos. I do take a benzodiazepine medication for my Meniere's disease a couple times a day daily, but I'm used to it, and I've used those medications for about a decade. So I was diagnosed June 2014, and I've had it going on 10 years this June. So that does make me a little bit spacey sometimes, but sometimes when I stutter on my words, it's due to my speech impediment. And I'm very shy about it, so I never really mentioned it, but I've told that to a few people in comments, and I figured I would just, mention that I do, and the benzodiazepine medication does make me more sleepy. It's definitely sleepier off of the ADHD medication because I don't have that stimulant going crazy. So it's like, I'm slowed down a lot naturally. I sleep better, I get natural sleep, my mind doesn't race. I have better memory. I'm trying to think. I'm less agitated. I'm more relaxed, and I'm less impulsive. There's so many benefits of coming off of it. I almost feel like the treatment is almost not worth it compared to just living with ADHD. I've had it since I was a child, and I feel better coming off of it. So I figured I'd share that with everyone. Wearing my hair up at work, as I said, gives me gender dysphoria. So, I can't frame my face this heavily with this much hair, with me being working in the restaurant industry, but I just don't like wearing my hair up in general. So I pinned my bun up. I put it in a bun, and then I used a few French pens and a few bobby pins, and just went ahead and pinned my bun up. And I'll go lighter with my framing tomorrow when I go in for my first day. But I'm super excited, and I hope it goes well. My birthday is the day after tomorrow, so I will be 34, and I'm a bit excited, but birthdays are very nostalgic for me, so it's kind of a hard day. It's like a bittersweet day, and getting older, especially as a female, I think is difficult. It's just for the fact that I do believe men age so much better, and even though I do believe I look young for my age, but with that being said, I've been on cross-sex hormones forever, and that definitely delays physical aging. But as you get older, you feel more sensitive about it. I do believe, at least for myself, that to be true. And the dysphoria has been bothering me. If anyone has dysphoria that they'd like to talk about in the comments, I'd really appreciate sharing that with me, because I'm dealing with dysphoria and I don't have other trans people in my life, in my day-to-day life. I live in a very small conservative town, and as a result, I don't have access to meeting other transgender people IRL. It's all mainly, through my screen if I am interacting or making these YouTube videos. So I don't have many trans friends to talk to. Most of my friends are just straight cis people. So it's just, it's different for everyone's different. And I just don't have enough personal close friends that are trans minus my partner. So I talk about that, and I saw that Fenster came out as trans and on HRT, and I could tell that Fenster was using HRT already, because her cheeks were like super puffy, and like she obviously was on HRT, so it came as no surprise. I thought that was really interesting, so shout out to you for coming out. I'm proud of you. And there's so many people that I'd like to talk about. This is like my Sunday videos, or just like the check-in, and I hope all of my viewers are doing well. I always do like a weekly recap, or how I'm going to introduce what I'm doing this week. I hope to make 2 videos this week. With me having a birthday and a new job, I do believe that I will be able to have 2 videos. I just don't know when I'll be able to create them. But if you have any video suggestions for like topic ideas, I still want to interview my parents on my videos so that they can talk about having a trans child. I think that would be very informative, and I'm blessed to have 2 parents that love me. So, anyhow, my video is going to be short because it's just one of my weekly recap videos. But I'm dealing, I've mentioned coming off ADHD medicine, and new job, and gender dysphoria. It's no fun. And I mentioned that I did have Meniere's disease. I don't think I've ever disclosed that on my channel. Honestly, I don't think I've ever mentioned it. So that's something I've been dealing with, and it even took my ability to drive away from me. I haven't driven in like 5 years. So, yeah, just go ahead and give me some suggestions. And if you have any comments or questions for me, please go ahead and comment. I will respond to the best of my ability, and I really appreciate your comments. They mean so much to me, and I try to be mindful of everyone's comments, whether it's polite or rude, that everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and I respect that. But anyhow, I hope everyone has a wonderful week and a nice rest of their Sunday. God bless. And if you enjoyed this video and you just found my videos, this is your first one, I suggest subscribing. You'll learn a lot about transgender issues and transgender topics that I go over. But I include everything from playing guitar to different stuff into my videos. So I have vape reviews, talk about a lot of different stuff. So I would really suggest, giving me thumbs up and subscribing. It helps my algorithm, and it means a lot to me. Thank you all, and have a wonderful week, and God bless. Bye-bye.